going to share how my biggest failures led to the best lessons in my life and how you can turn your setbacks into stepping stones. Failing forward is a concept that's often misunderstood. We tend to view failure as a negative outcome, something that we want to avoid at all costs. But what if I told you that failure can be a good thing, that it can actually be a stepping stone to success? Think about it. When we fail, we often learn more from our mistakes than we. Failure can be a good thing because it teaches us resilience. It teaches us how to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep moving forward. And it's in those moments of struggle that we often discover our greatest strengths. We discover that we're capable of more than we ever thought possible. So, let's talk about some examples of people who failed before achieving success. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Can you imagine failing that many times? But Edison didn't give up. He kept pushing forward, and his persistence paid off. He changed the world with his invention. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, was a single mom living on welfare when she started writing her books. She was rejected by 12 publishers before one finally agreed to publish her work. And look what happened. Her books became a global phenomenon, inspiring millions of people around the world. Walt Disney was fired from his first job for lacking creativity. Can you believe it? He went on to create some of the most beloved animated films of all time, including Snow White and Mickey Mouse. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, Apple, before he returned to lead it to become one of the most successful tech companies in the world. These stories show us that failure is not the end. It's a detour on the road to success. My own journey with failure has been a wild ride. I've experienced my fair share of setbacks and failures, but each one has taught me something valuable. One of the most significant failures of my life was when I started my first business. I poured my heart and soul into it, but it ultimately failed. I was devastated. I felt like I'd let myself and others down. But as I looked back on that experience, I realized that it was a crucial lesson in disguise. I learned about perseverance, about hard work, and about the importance of taking calculated risks. I also learned about the importance of community. When my business failed, I was surrounded by people who supported me, who encouraged me to keep going. That experience taught me that failure is not something to be ashamed of. It's something to be learned from. So, what can we learn from these stories of failure? We can learn that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful person has experienced failure along the way. It's how we respond to failure that matters. When we fail, we have a choice. We can give up, or we can keep pushing forward. The people who achieve their goals are not the ones who never fail. They're the ones who never give up. So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. What's the biggest failure you've experienced in your life? What did you learn from it? Share your story with me in the comments below. I want to hear about it. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe for more inspirational content. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to see it. Your support means the world to me, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my story with you. I'll catch you in the next video.